Alright guys, welcome back to another Arkansas Media Group video. You will see on the floor here, can they see what's on the floor here? You'll see on the floor we have a ton of MacBooks, iBooks, PowerBooks, any Apple laptop that you can think of. I've got a list here of everything that we have, and I'm going to go down this list. We have 19, which is that stack right there, 13-inch non-unibody MacBooks. We have 8 15-inch unibody MacBook Pros. We have one 17-inch non-unibody MacBook, one 17-inch unibody MacBook Pro, 8 13-inch unibody MacBook Pros, 24 13-inch non-unibody plastic MacBooks, 12 13-inch unibody plastic MacBooks. We have 3 14-inch iBooks, 3 12-inch iBooks, 2 15-inch PowerBooks, 2 13-inch black MacBooks, the ones on the floor there, and one 15-inch PowerBook. This is utterly ridiculous, but basically what we're going to do now is we're going to piece them together, take parts off of ones that are too far gone and try to salvage ones that are good and make more working MacBooks. Eventually we'll sell these. Some of these we'll probably keep for our own. And then there's going to be a whole separate video on the mint condition 15-inch PowerBook that we have sitting off camera over here. It's currently on the charger. But yeah, so I'm sure there'll be a time lapse somewhere in this video, but we're going to go through all of these and power them up, see what's wrong with them, and go from there. So all of these have been checked for hard drives. They're either removed out of the computer or they've been wiped completely. So there is no personal information from the previous owners on these computers, none at all. We made sure to do that before we got all of these. And we got these from our local electronics, used electronics store here. And they were a tremendous help, and we had no idea they had all of these, and they pointed us to them like, make these disappear. So we made them disappear. We filled Ethan's car entire back seat, his entire trunk full of these. We also got, we got this 20-inch cinema display here and a 24-inch, Ethan, is that right? Mm-hmm. 24-inch, the white plastic iMac as well. So without further ado, like I said, it's probably going to be a time lapse of us going through and seeing if any of these will boot. So yeah, let's jump on in. Alright guys, so this is how periodic updates are going to be shot. Kind of a handheld thing off the tripod just to make things easier for us. So right now we've got Chris over here. Chris is powering up all of these.
If they will.
If they'll power up, if they'll boot, just to check. And then over here we've got the DVI set up with adapters so we can test the ones that don't have displays like this guy. This also doesn't have a RAM chip in it either, so we'll have to do that. But, so this is how I'm going to film the updates. It'll just be easier this way. So stick around for more shenanigans. I guess we're going to be at this for a while, so stay tuned.
Checked screen, HD memory removed.
Alright guys, so quick update here as we make our way through these MacBooks here. So far we have come across 4 maxed out i7 15-inch MacBook Pros, which if you don't know, those are complete powerhouses of a laptop. So right now, we're kind of sorting these into, over here is good, ready to go, ready to list. The middle right here is like small issues to look into, and then this over here is parts. And we've still got all of these to go through in that whole stack right there on the table with Chris. So, slowly working our way through. But it's going. Some of these are going to be really, really good. We've already made our money back, basically. Alright guys, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown of kind of what's happening here and what our system is right now. So they'll come from this pile back here, and first it will go to Chris here, who will slap a RAM stick in it, because most of them don't have any RAM. Boot it up, see what it needs, and then we'll throw it over to Ethan, make sure that the back is serial numbers matching. If it's not, back goes in the parts bin so we can sort them out later, and then using the serial number he can track down what year it's from, what the processor is, and stuff like that. And then I will write down on a sticky note all of those specs and what it needs to be complete and working and ready to go. So like we have like a 2012 with an i5 processor. It's 13-inch, needs a screen, RAM, SSD, and
I don't know how this is working, but
this one,
it's installing OS X off of nothing.
and sometimes we get weird ones.
Was this a 2012?
This one took forever to boot. Chris is gonna go back.
This one hadn't booted yet. We haven't tested it.
Haven't tested it yet. So that one's going, and then I'm about to throw another stack of MacBooks up here in a minute. Is that the 2012?
Foster, we're gonna have to reshoot this.
Why? You can't see that.
Oh, is it out of view?
Yes.
This is not making any noise. I think this has an SSD in it, Kilmore.
That's
I
good!
don't hear anything spinning.
Yeah. Okay, so like stupid stuff like this one is just connected to its own free Wi-Fi and is now downloading OS X.
This one is
It's doing
really
its
quickly.
complete own thing here. And we're pretty sure this one has an SSD in it because it's making no noise. Alright, so we've added Joseph to the equation here. He's typing away over there. So we've come across some interesting ones. The PowerBooks are or like the MacBook Pros, the older ones are in much worse condition. Like this one right here we've got that has no keyboard. No nothing in here. So it's got RAM, but that's about the only thing it's got going for it. We can't boot it, so we're gonna have to find a keyboard. But the problem is it's a 17-inch, and all of our other parts, PowerBooks, are not 17-inch.
We're just gonna do a reset on it.
So that keyboard won't fit. So in the meantime, we are going to probably just find a cheap keyboard to throw in it just to see if we can make it power on and go from there. So that's the status as of right now. So you'll stick around. As you can see, the good laptop pile is growing here, and then we've got it starting down there, and then parts and like iffy kind of look into small issues. But we're slowly working our way through the piles here. Alright guys, that is it for this Argus Media Group episode. We've gotten through all the laptops and we've got about 35 good ones that are ready to go. They just need hard drives, batteries, things like that. And then we've got another stack that needs further looking into for things like CPU issues, GPU issues, keyboard, screens, things like that. And then we have another stack that's just parts that are completely unsavable. So there'll be another video on that soon. But that is all we've got for now. It is 1:22 in the morning, and we're all very, very tired. So we're all gonna call it quits now. We've gone through all of them, so they're all finished. But as always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stick around for the next one.